Hello everyone, thanks for joining me for this quick video tutorial on how to redeploy an Azure VM from portal, PowerShell or CLI. So let me quickly jump into Azure portal. And let me go to virtual machine blade, and from there suppose okay, as you can see I have Linux and Windows machines, right? So the process is just same for either operating system that you have. So I want to redeploy this Linux VM. Let me go there. Once I am on virtual machine blade, then I need to go to support and troubleshooting. Okay, and under that you will find an option as redeploy plus reapply. Click on that. Now click on redeploy. So this is something would start the redeployment process. So as part of this redeployment process, what would happen? It would power off the VM on its current host, move the VM to any other host, and then power it on. So basically during the redeployment process, the underlying host on which this VM is running would change. So if you are coming from VMware background, so you might think of kind of cold migration, right? Where you are moving a VM from one host to another and powering it on. Because like in Azure, there is no option of vMotion. That is what we have in usually in our VMware environment, right? Where if you are having any sort of issue with any VMware, you suspect like this is something could be just because there is an issue with the underlying host, where you can simply go ahead and right click on the machine and then use vMotion, and that is how you can move a running VM from one host to another host in the cluster. But that's something is not available here. That is where you need to use this redeployment option, and as part of that redeployment option, as I mentioned, the machine would move from one host to another. So this is something might take few minutes, so let's wait to get it completed. Okay, it's completed now. Let me close the notification. And you can also check the same by going to activity log. From there, you can see VM was redeployed. So this is all from portal side. The second thing is how you can do the same from PowerShell. So let me quickly open the Cloud Shell. So meanwhile, if you are using your local machine, then you need to have that for PowerShell you need to have Azure RM module installed, and if in case if you want to use Azure CLI, then you need to have Azure CLI installed on your machine. Okay, let me clear the screen. So here one other thing, if you are on your local machine, then you would the first command you need to run connect AZ account. Using that command, you would authenticate to your account, and once you are there, then the second command you would use is get AZ subscription. This command will list all the subscriptions that you have in your account. So this is useful when you have multiple subscriptions and you don't want to type the names, right? So that is where you can just copy the subscription name, because this is something you would need to set it as a default subscription to run commands against the resources which are there in that subscription. Now to set it as default, you need to use select AG subscription. Use tab completion. Okay. Here you just need to put the subscription name. Okay, enter. Oh, okay. So actually, this error occurred just because there is any space in between. So I need to put inverted commas. Okay, and now I am within my subscription. So now I can run the command. So the command to redeploy a VM is set az VM. Use tab completion to check if everything correct. Okay, then name. So now you need to put your VM name. So put it in inverted commas. Yeah, then resource group. Use tab completion, and then put the resource group name. So it's test group. Again, put it in inverted commas, and then you need to use the switch redeploy. Use tab completion. Okay, now click on enter. So what this command would do, this command would initiate the redeployment process. However, it would show the status, but after then it would take some time to get the redeployment completed. So let's wait to get the process completed. And okay, so as you can see, the command is successfully initiated. So here the status is something which is showing the command status which is initiated. So as you can see, this redeployment option is accepted, right? So now the VM would be redeployed. And as you can see, I am authenticated to this account. So whatever account you are authenticated with, right? The event initiated by, you would find that, right? So that's PowerShell. Now let me clear the screen. Now, so in order to run Azure CLI, I can directly run it using PowerShell, or what I can do, I can go to bash shell, right? However, I would use this PowerShell only. So here, if I am using my local computer, then I would be required to run that SG account command to authenticate against my account. And once that is done, then the second command I would run is AZ count list. I believe this is something would provide me an output in JSON format. Okay, let me get that in table format. Okay, so the next thing, I need to make this subscription as an active. Suppose you have a list of multiple subscriptions, that is where it's useful. Is the count set. Okay, let me copy paste into. Okay, so I need to put 2 dash here. So now this subscription, MyLab pay as you go, is an active subscription. Now I can run the command to redeploy the VM. So that command is az VM, then the operation, and then name of the VM 01, then resource group. Okay, click enter. Okay, so now as you can see, this command is running. So what this command would do, it's initiating the redeployment process, and it would, as earlier, it would take some time and then get it completed. Okay, so this is how you can redeploy a VM from Portal, PowerShell, or Azure CLI. If you want to get the commands which I used there, the same is listed here on my blog, bcloud notes. However, I set the variable for VM name and resource group name, right? So that is where you can use this for any VM which you want to redeploy. It would prompt you to enter the VM name and resource group name, and once you will click enter after then it would redeploy the VM. So that's all, guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks. Bye.